السلام علیکم ایوری ون. آج میں اپنے خالو کے ساتھ ہوں. ان کا نام ہے ڈاکٹر نثار, اور ان کے ساتھ مل کے ہم فیس بک لائیو سیکھیں گے کہ کیسے کرتے ہیں, کیوں کرتے ہیں, وغیرہ وغیرہ. آپ بھی جوائن کرنا چاہیں ضرور کر لیں. السلام علیکم. جی نثار بھائی, تو ہم سب سے پہلے اپنے فیس بک کو کھولیں گے.
اوکے,
کھول لیا آپ نے؟
کھول لیا. اب لائیو ہم کو کچھ کرنا ہے.
دیکھیں کہیں لکھا ہوا نظر آ رہا ہے لائیو؟
لائیو پہلے تو لکھا ہوا نظر آیا تھا,
ابھی بھی آ رہا ہے. یہ آپ نے کلک کر دیا. اب آپ سے وہ پوچھ رہا ہے کہ بھئی آپ جس بارے میں بات کرنے جائیں گے اس کا کوئی آپ نے نام دینا ہے تو دے دیں.
اچھا, وہ کہاں لکھیں؟ یہیں پہ
لکھا ہوا ٹیپ ٹو ایڈ اے ڈسکرپشن.
اچھا, کا نام ہم لکھیں گے سپورٹ اسلام ان اسپینش.
ٹھیک ہے, اب ڈن دبا دیں. اب یہ جو براڈ کاسٹ کا کیمرہ ہے وہ دبا دیں. بس اب آپ اب شکل کو آپ ایڈجسٹ کر لیں کہ چھت کم اور آپ کا چہرہ زیادہ نظر آنا چاہیے. بس صحیح آ گیا. اچھا, اب جب ہم اسٹارٹ کرتے ہوئے اگر یوں کریں گے تو وی کین ناٹ گو لائک دس.
اچھا,
بٹ اگر ہم نے اسٹارٹ یوں کر دیا تو ایسے ہی رکھنا چاہیے, یوں کر سکتے ہیں.
اچھا,
ٹھیک ہے, لیکن آپ چاہیں تو اس کو فنش کر دیں, دوبارہ ایک اور شروع کر لیں یوں کر کے. صحیح ہے, فنش کر لیں. ٹھیک ہے, یہ والی آپ کو اچھی نہیں لگی تو اس کو کہیں پوسٹ نہیں کرو, ڈیلیٹ کر دو. ویسے میں رکھوں گا, میں چاہتا کہ آپ رکھتے, جا کے اور لوگ یہ سیکھتے جو بات ہم نے آپ سے سیکھی. رائٹ, سو آلویز وی کین ٹرائی اگین. سو کلک.
ہم یوں کرنے والے ہیں؟
نہیں, پہلے وہاں تک پہنچ جائیں.
اچھا, وہاں تک پہنچنے کے بعد.
ہاں,
اوکے.
محمد علی بھائی, میں ان باکس چیک نہیں کرتا, آپ مجھے کائنڈلی یہاں میسج کر دیجیے جو بھی آپ کو بات کرنی ہے. تھینک یو. اگر شادی کا رشتہ بھیجا تو وہ بتا دیں کہ شادی کا رشتہ بھیجا ہے ان باکس میں, تو دوسری بات ہے. اچھا جی, اب اس کو دبانے سے پہلے یو گو لائک دس. سو دس گوز اپ اینڈ دس گوز آن دا سائڈ.
اچھا, صحیح.
پھر کیونکہ کیمرہ ادھر ہے تو ہمیں اس کو اوائڈ کرنا ہوگا.
اچھا,
نارملی چھوڑیے گا, ہم اس کو فلپ کر لیں گے. نہیں ہو رہا فلپ, تو اب ہم پھنس گئے اس طرح سے. رائٹ, سو ناؤ اٹس براڈ کاسٹنگ, اور اسی طرح سے براڈ کاسٹ ہو رہا ہے جیسا کہ آپ اسکرین پہ.
کیمرہ اس طرف ہے.
نو پرابلم, یہ کیمرہ ہے آپ کا.
اچھا,
یہ کیمرہ ہے انگلی. ٹھیک ہے, اور یہ اس کا بٹن ہے. تب ہم انگلی رکھیں گے اگر تو تصویر تو نظر نہیں آئے گی. صحیح. ناؤ یو آر لائیو اینڈ یو کین آسک کوسچن وچ یو ہیو.
نیچے سے پکڑیں اس کو اس طرح. اوکے. ہاں, نہیں اس دن ہم بات کر رہے تھے جب ہم گئے تھے ایک فنکشن میں اسلام ان اسپینش کا, جس کے ان کے جو سی او ہے نا, ہی واز ویری نائس اینڈ he went through all the stages of how he came to the decision of making Islam in Spanish, which is an organization basically to spread Islamic literature in in communities that speak Spanish, not only in the United States but all over the world.
اور اس کی امپورٹنس میں اس طرح بتاؤں گا کہ میں نے اپنے ایک اور دوست میکسیکن کو بولا کہ میں اس کے ساتھ ہوں, تو کہا اچھا, are there any Muslims who are Spanish? He was shocked.
Because not many people know that. And of course the story that he told you that he became Muslim just 3 months before 9/11, and after that because he was fairly well known in his own community, they started asking him to come and talk about Islam in churches. And so he had to like go through crash courses and rise up to the situation, because there was nobody else who could do it. So although he felt uncomfortable in doing it, but there was no choice. But mashallah, he actually gained so much knowledge that it's and I have no hesitation in calling him a scholar of Islam in this country, and I think he's one of the most well versed in the Spanish language scholar in Islam.
He knows Spanish, he knows Arabic, he knows English.
He knows Arabic, yes. Yeah. Very, very good. And mashallah, he's a very level-headed person, so that's very good. So I was we talked about him in the last video, in detail, but after I finished the video, I said, we didn't even give his address or how to contact him or his website, link to his website. So
he's very easy to find now. His name is Mujahid Fletcher. You can just Google him to learn more. You can watch his videos on YouTube, and you can just add him on Facebook.
Very good. And does writing Islam in Spanish make any difference?
Correct. So his organization is called Islam in Spanish, and you can also like their page, which allows you to learn from their organization. But if you connect to Mujahid, you will find through Mujahid, all of a sudden, on his profile, you will see Islam in Spanish ka page वगैरह आपको वहाँ मिल जाएगा.
Very good. Yeah, because I would like to encourage people to go to his website, learn about what he's doing, and even interact with him, because he can be approached from wherever you are. And inshallah, if you like what he's doing, then support him, because this is an organization which needs to grow and cater to all the Spanish-speaking people in the whole world. Just not just the United States. So inshallah, it will be a very good cause to support.
और क्योंकि जो लोग people who are watching on Facebook are on Facebook, so if you can like his page, that's one support. You can go to his page and also donate $1 or $10, $5, buy him a coffee online, so he can use that coffee to serve free coffee in his center. Where if you go to his center, there's free coffee for everyone.
Free coffee, yeah.
Free. Sometimes there's sweets and stuff where people can. It's a community center which he has built. It's
very
not
casual,
a mosque.
Kind of a atmosphere over there. People feel.
You can also rent his center for your organization, especially for youth. So he also has a mosque. So it's actually the first Spanish mosque in the United States. So that's what I did not know that also, and he never presented it this way. But when we went to Rice University, there was a presentation about his center in Rice University. So that's how they presented. That's how they saw it. That it's actually a first Spanish mosque, and I was interested. I was like, yeah, this is how actually a Muslim center should be. That's how a mosque should be, where you hang out, you meet your friends at a mosque. You don't supposedly go to a coffee bar to meet them in a mosque. You should be going to the mosque to meet your friends, do your events, do your office work. Why are you hanging out in a Starbucks instead of a mosque? Because there's no Wi-Fi. But this mosque has a Wi-Fi. You can hang out there. You can just learn. You can create products. I envisioned a mosque which even offers a PO box address, like a virtual office space, because people work from home now. So people can actually work from the mosque. You don't have to hang out at the Starbucks. You can go to the mosque, pay them.
Very, very unique.
Yeah.
I don't think our regular masajid have that
right.
facility.
And they should, because for example, if you go to a co-working space, there's a new co-working space in Houston. It's called CoWork. And you go there, you pay $250 a month just for electricity and hanging out there. That's like the basic desk. The mosque can do that same thing. The mosque has the space.
Every mosque should do that.
Yeah, every mosque should do. That's what I'm saying. Every mosque can do this. They have the space, they have parking, they have Wi-Fi, they have public access. So that's a co-working space. That's what I think the co-working space is.
Yes, and except for Fridays, it's the space.
And Fridays only 2 hours,
it's not being used.
And that's when you're praying also yourself. So
exactly.
That's when it's not used. So we have gigantic mosques, and even churches, I would say, can make these places into co-working space, and instead of asking for donations, you can ask people to give $200 a month fixed. That is $2,500 a year. That's a lot of money for any mosque, and you can raise that money by, say, if you even have 100 people doing that, that's $250,000 a year.
Did you watch the documentary called Unmosqued?
Oh no, I haven't. I would love to see
should.
that. Yeah.
One of the founders or the makers of the documentary is our friend Atif Mahmood.
Oh wow!
And
is he in Houston?
He's in Houston.
Oh, I would love to meet this guy.
And he's the one who brought up exactly this point, that we have plenty of space in the masajid.
Wow!
You always pine for the Muslim youth to come back to the masjid.
ये उर्दू में बताएं आप, क्योंकि ये तो मेरे सुनने वाले बहुत सारे, मुझे बहुत शौक लगा।
मस्जिद के अंदर कोई यंगस्टर आता नहीं है, बच्चे जो हैं वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अगर आए भी तो बाहर बास्केटबॉल खेल के चले गए और अंदर कोई नहीं घुसता। और ये तो ऑफिस स्पेस की तरह इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं आप। और जैसे आपने अभी बताया कि वाईफाई भी है, तो वहाँ पे आप बैठ के अपना होमवर्क कर सकते हैं, दूसरे काम कर सकते हैं। You can communicate with others. It's a useful good use of the facility and the space.
I personally think ISGS should start a coffee shop called ISGS Coffee. And every
coffee shop तो वैसे start हुई है। जो हमारा main center है, which is called River Oaks Islamic Center, जो इस्लामिक ISGS का हेड ऑफिस जहाँ पे है,
अच्छा,
वहाँ पे एक कॉफी शॉप।
I would like to see it.
It's a very nice coffee shop. It's a very nice coffee shop, well made, authentic type of coffee available. तो वो थी। तो ये हम उससे बात बता रहे थे कि मुजाहिद फ्लेचर के सेंटर में भी ये फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल है।
वो तो फ्री दे रहा है कि आ जाओ भाई अल्लाह के वास्ते।
कोई नॉन मुस्लिम आया तो वो आया, ना सिर्फ वो इस्लाम के बारे में पूछ रहा है, बल्कि वो जानना चाहता है कि भाई ये लोग कौन हैं, क्या हैं। सो दैट्स अ वेरी गुड way to welcome them, the way he has made the entrance, and Islamic art is there, and there's some armchairs and lounge chairs are there. There are special pretty chairs for the children to sit, where they can talk with each other, and, if they can't take part in the adult conversation. So ये बहुत अच्छा उसका वो है. So I encourage, I think, everybody to log on to the website. It's called Islam in Spanish. ये Facebook पे भी इनका पेज है. And I think learn more about it and talk to other people, because this is one very, very authentic organization which is doing grassroots work of spreading Islam in the Hispanic community. So,
and if you know any Hispanic people, you can introduce them to their content, right, which they have produced, and they can subscribe to their content. You can introduce it to them, right? It's your job to give it to their content, because as the Khala was explaining, the words which you have in your own language don't exist in other languages. So the way you explain something in your own language is more beautiful. It's more in depth when you explain it in another language. So for example, some audience is writing on my wall, please speak in Urdu, because they want to understand me better. Half of the content is lost in translation. Some words don't have a meaning. So it's very important to understand things in depth in our own language, and original language if it's especially content like understanding Quran, for example. But
yeah, mashallah. He was telling just from January 1st, about 60 people have accepted Islam in his center just by walking in and learning about Islam.
Nice.
So that's a great service.
Well, I would love to see him more active on Facebook. And for example, my interest in him was like, let's create an entrepreneurship group among your followers. Let's create a group for doctors in your group. Let's create a group for engineers in your group. Let's create a startup community in your group, so that people economically also take advantage of the center. It's not just that they're coming for their soul, but they're also coming for their physical needs. And that he has a great network. He has like media experience, so he can create a group for media sciences, for people of media to come in.
He graduated in that from Arts Institute of Houston.
Right.
Actually, he's very, very talented.
Right.
So and he and his wife,
right.
I think we talk about him, but mashallah, his wife is also into this decoration.
She's the fire brigade, so whenever he's angry,
No, but she's the one who decorated the whole place.
Right.
It's the layout and all that.
Right.
And by the way, we didn't talk about the studio that he has.
Right, brilliant studio.
This community center has a state-of-the-art studio.
Video studio,
for videos.
Yeah.
where you can go and I don't understand too much about it, but they talk about the green wall in the back, and so you can substitute
right.
the scenery in the back, and he does that every day, I guess.
Right.
When he broadcasts from that, but you can go and get your videos made also. I mean, he does that service as a professional.
Right.
So,
and I wish that every mosque would have a studio. Every single mosque should broadcast on Facebook, because what are they hiding? Is there something they're hiding in the khutbah? They should have more and more people watch it. So if ISGH could push it and enforce it that every mosque, the khutbah should be broadcasted, number one. The prayer should also be broadcasted automatically. There are gadgets now available for $100 which directly connect to Wi-Fi and directly broadcast on Facebook. You don't even need a smartphone. You just press a button, it goes. That's it. It's so simple. And if you really are there to reach out, this is the best outreach possible, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's like nothing. And that's one of the reasons we don't appreciate it. We never thank for the air we breathe in. We never thank the sun. Hello, sun. Thank you for the sun. We know because it's free. We never appreciate it. So, Facebook is doing this for free. If we were to pay for this right now, it'll cost us $1,000. And we don't appreciate it. So we should appreciate and take advantage of it by actually using it. That's something we're not doing. All the churches, all the mosques, I wish that they would start broadcasting whatever they're saying in any language they're saying. Because, for example, Mujahid has to broadcast in Spanish because there was nobody else doing it in Spanish. So he broadcasts the khutbah every week in Spanish and in English. And others, people from around the globe, can take advantage and pray behind him using Facebook Live.
Tell me about this live broadcast. How long should it be, to keep the person
engaged?
Yeah. Otherwise they might think it's too long and walk away from it.
Look, there is no right or wrong way. It also depends on the content, right? If you're sending, if anything too long is too long. Right? Anything too long is too long.
Let's stop over here.
You can.
I have another subject I want to talk to you about.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Okay. You're becoming an expert.
Allah Hafiz.
We do 5 times and you'll be an expert. अच्छा, अब एक सेकंड वेट कीजिएगा. अब यहाँ पर ये क्या रहा है, HD off. Right now it's off. High definition quality of the video is saved on your phone. वो अपलोड नहीं हुई है.
अच्छा.
अब आप इसको दबा दें एक दफ़ा.
इसको?
हाँ. दोबारा ब्लू हो जाएगा. प्यार से. नॉर्मली छोड़िए, हम इसको फ्लिप कर लेंगे. ठीक है, अब हो गया. और चाहें तो इसकी कॉपी रखना चाहें तो आप इसको दबा सकते हो. ये डाउनलोड कर लेगा, अपने फोन में रख लेगा.
अच्छा.
तो विच वी डोंट नीड टू, बिकॉज वो फेसबुक पे पड़ा. अब इसको पोस्ट कर दें. पोस्ट हो गई. अब ये हाई डेफिनेशन अपलोड कर देखेंगे. लोग पहले भी देख रहे थे.
अच्छा.
और अब
अगर एज अ वीडियो अवेलेबल है लोगों,
पहले लो रेजोल्यूशन अपलोड हुई थी.
अच्छा अच्छा.
अब वो हाई रेजोल्यूशन अपलोड कर रहा है और आधा मिनट के बाद अपलोड हो जाएगी. वो आपको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ये तो आ गई ये.
चलो वेरी गुड. चलिए एक और बना लेते हैं.
ठीक है, तो बंद कर दो.
बंद किस तरह है? इधर से. ओके. हाँ, नहीं उस दिन हम बात कर रहे थे जम गए.
ये क्रॉस दबा दें. स्टार्ट अगेन.
अच्छा, स्टार्ट अगेन. इस तरह. ओ, मैं तो लाइव कर दिया.
कोई बात नहीं,
लाइव तो करना था.
ओके, कोई बात नहीं. इसको दबाएं.
इसको. और डिस्क्रिप्शन. अच्छा, इसका नाम मैं सोच रहा हूँ. मैं तुमको वैसे बता देता हूँ क्या कहने वाला हूँ कि जुमे का खुतबा हम सुनते हैं ना, we don't remember anything. 4 hours later और नेक्स्ट डे तो साफ ही हो जाता है. और हमारा जो हल्का होता है सुबह को, तो हमारा जो लीडर है بندو سلامہ, اس نے ایک نئی چیز شروع کی ہے فرام دا لاسٹ منتھ 2 months. He asked the audience, who can tell us about the khutbah that you attended yesterday? یعنی آج جیسے سیٹرڈے ہے تو وہ پوچھتا ہے yesterday. تو I mean ایک دن کے اندر بھی ایسا ہوتا ہے کہ 99% لوگ جو ہوتے ہیں ان کو صاف ہو گیا ہوتا ہے, وہ نہیں بول سکتے, they can't remember a thing. کچھ لوگ جو ہیں مثلاً میں ہی کوشش کر کے یاد کرنے کی کوشش کرتا ہوں, کیونکہ اگر جو اس نے پوچھا تو میں کیا اس کو جواب دوں گا. تو اس کی اسی سلسلے کے اندر کم سے کم میں نوٹ لے لیتا ہوں.
تو ہم اسی طرح یہ باتیں اس پہ کرتے ہیں نا. ٹائٹل بعد میں رکھ دیجیے گا, اگر آپ بعد میں رکھ سکتے ہیں. ابھی لکھ دیں سمپل جمعہ کا خطبہ,
فرائیڈے
سرمن.
مگر وہ اٹریکٹیو نہیں ہے,
بعد میں چینج کر لیجیے,
فرائیڈے ٹو فرائیڈے ایسا کچھ کریں,
بعد میں چینج کر لیجیے گا.
بعد میں چینج کر سکتے ہیں. اچھا اوکے. تو اس کو کیا کروں اب میں, پبلک
نہیں, وہ پبلک وہ کو کچھ نہیں چھڑنا, وہ پرماننٹ ہے. بس اس پہ کلک کریں, ٹیپ ٹو ایڈ اے ڈسکرپشن, اور ٹیپ ہوا ہوا اب ٹائپ کر دیں فرائیڈے سرمن فار ایگزامپل.
اچھا
یا آپ نے کہا فرائیڈے ٹو فرائیڈے, وہ کر دیں.
کہنا چاہتا ہوں کہ
ابھی کچھ بھی ڈال دیں,
What did you remember about Friday sermon? وہ ذرا لمبا ہو جائے گا. سرمن ابھی کر دیا.